Hey y'all, I went ahead and started the camera. I'm still picking up from the last reading, but this is going to be the real shit message. It's general, it's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Y'all know the deal. If you want a reading, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. I'm going to put the link to the weekend glimpse in the description box as well. That went live on Facebook yesterday. For those of you that haven't seen it or want to see it, I'll leave that there. Oh, love the energy, y'all. Like, whoa. Amazing. For some, you know, and here's the thing about, like I keep saying, like this is such amazing energy, and it truly is. However, if you are like sort of dug your heels in the mud and you're not wanting to move forward with the energy, it's not going to be beautiful for you. If you're not willing to move with it, with what's going on, it's going to be pretty hard and hectic and, dare I say, brutal. Yeah, brutal. May 24th, the real shit message. Feeling so chill. It's also really early and I got no sleep. Knight of Swords coming out. Wow, with the Nine of Cups. I think we're finally too ready. Yeah, we're too ready. We're ready to communicate whatever it is we've been wanting, what we've been wishing for. And it actually came out like this. So the Knight of Swords is actually rushing towards the Nine of Cups. And a lot of people say that the Nine of Cups guy looks like, I don't know, I think he looks fucking content and almost a little cocky, like, and it's okay to be that way sometimes. Like when you got it, you got it. And when you know you got it, like, you know you got it. And I think that's where this Nine of Cups energy is. It's like, I want it, I deserve it, I'm getting it. And if I don't got it, I'm going to get it. Like, that's where I'm on my way to. Or I've already sent the message, I've already communicated it, and I'm just going to wait here while it rushes toward me. There's no question. I mean, look at how confident he is. Like, he's like got that little smirk on his face with his arms crossed, like, your move. I know what's coming towards me. I'm fine right here. And I've never been drawn to the red curtain behind him, but I suddenly, like, I think that's why he's so content. Like, he knows what's behind his curtain. He knows what's underneath that motherfucker. Okay. Page of Pentacles is coming out in the reverse position, and it's looking right up at the Nine of Cups. I feel like, you know, normally I would say, you know, switch the focus, or someone has changed their focus or lost the point of focus, or lost focus on what they were doing. But the fact that because it's reverse and it lands like this, it's looking right up at the Nine of Cups. That Page of Pentacles is like, okay, I know what you want, I got what you need type of energy, with the Tower coming in. Big changes coming. And again, I don't necessarily see the Tower as a bad thing. I mean, anything that is a big change to me that seems a little bit chaotic or unexpected, or inevitable, or all of the above, is the Tower. And so if things are starting to finally take off, if you're finally getting the business deals that you wanted, if you're finally getting callbacks, if you're finally signing those contracts, or getting the deed to the new house, or just got approved for the loan, or you know, breaking ties with toxic people, or the divorce just went final, whatever it is that you've been wanting, that you've been asking for, that you've been trying to manifest, whatever it is, if you had lost hope, okay? If you really, really didn't think it was going to happen, and you might have already even started to work on something else or focus and just be like, okay, well, that's never going to happen for me, so let me go ahead and do this, because at least I know, like, I can have or do or make or, you know, whatever this, right? So if that's the energy that's been in, then the Tower would come. The Tower would come because it is unexpected, you know? So this Page of Pentacles is looking up at the Nine of Cups, got what you need, focused on you and your needs, can't even see that the Knight of Swords is rushing toward the Nine of Cups to communicate, you know, we can do this, I got this, it's a full go, whatever it is, communicate, rush in to communicate this idea or this realization or this situation or this plan, whatever this is. It is unexpected. Okay, so the Tower is coming. Now the Four of Pentacles is coming sort of catty corner, not exactly sideways, but like this, to the Page of Pentacles. So there may be a little bit of back and forth here, like, okay, I want it, I know I can have it, I know it's coming, I'm gonna sit here and wait on it to come, but then there's a part of me that's like, like, I want to offer you my coin, but is it too soon? Or I want to put myself out there, you know, I want to start making deals on this, but maybe I just need to wait. Like, have you ever gotten money that you needed and you already had plans for it, but when you get it, because it's such a large sum, this happens to me a lot, this is why I'm using this as an example, because it's such a large sum that you never thought you were going to be capable of, and what needs to happen is so important that you almost catch yourself holding on to it, not wanting to spend it just in case something else comes up, even though you know you manifested it for a specific reason. You still catch yourself like kind of, I just can't fucking let it go. Like, you know, in Ghost, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg, when she's trying to hand that check to that nun, and she's like, doesn't want to let it go. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. The Seven of Pentacles flying just like this over top of the Knight of Swords at the very, very like tip of it. So if you don't let go, and I was just having this conversation with someone last night, with the Queen of Swords flying out in between and right over the edge of the Tower and the Nine of Cups. As I was fixing to say, if you do not put it out there, you can never get it back. If you don't let it go, if you don't invest it, it can't be returned. If you don't plant the seeds, you can't grow a fucking tree. And as I'm saying that, the Queen of Swords comes out in between the Nine of Cups and the Tower, landing on the tip, the tip of the bottom and the tip of the top of each one. Cut the shit. Let it go. Put it out there. Let it happen. Okay? Let it happen. It's going to be returned to you if you believe it is, and I believe it is, whatever this is. Big things are happening. If you've been working on manifesting something, it's coming in a way, and here's the thing too that I'm seeing is like people that have been working on manifesting something, they knew what they were manifesting. The intention was there and it was pure. But I'm almost seeing it like part of the reason the Tower is coming and part of the reason you're unable or unsure if you want to let this go, even though you know why you manifested it, whether it's a feeling or money or a business or whatever this is, or a plan or a proposal, communication, whatever this is. It's like, and I'm just like, I'm finding myself like I'm putting my feet up. I just scooted the chair closer to me to put my feet up because I'm like taking a deep breath. I'm pretty comfortable. I'm laid back and I'm like, it's gonna happen. I'm hearing Joe Dirt. It's gonna happen for me. But no, seriously, it's like I'm seeing it like, again, the intention was pure, the heart was in the right place, everything was a go. However, I still think you might have had a certain thing or a certain way that you thought this was going to go down in mind. And it's not exactly happening that way. It is happening. It is happening. It is manifesting. Whatever it is that you wanted is coming your way, just not exactly through who and what and where you may have planned it. But that's the thing about that type of energy, about manifestation. You're not supposed to tell the universe how. You just put it out there. You just put it out there. There has been, and the final decision did fly in between the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position and the Tower, landing in the upright, almost perfect. Just a tiny bit of a slant to it. But the final decision and the rebirth is coming. I mean, it's there. It's there underneath that Queen. I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords is what I think I said, but I meant Queen of Wands if I said Queen of Swords, which is interesting because. And then the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, flying over the Queen of Wands, over the Nine of Cups, okay, in a sideways position. It's like, it's not solid because you've got to let it go so that it can be solid. Not that it won't be solid, but you've got to let it do its thing. Oh man, I love it. 2 aces back to back with the Queen of Pentacles. You can't, oh my goodness. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. My cup overfloweth. There's plenty, whether it's love, money, spirituality, a new path, a new house, whatever it is, there's plenty. There's plenty. I'm almost seeing this as like a magic wand. There's plenty. And here it is. I fucking love this energy. I'm exhausted. I am fucking exhausted. And I have a lot to do today. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. I feel like this is a warning. That is an 8, okay? The card for infinity, infinite beings. 8 is also a very, very powerful attraction number. I'll tell you why I think this is interesting and why I think this is a warning. Followed by the 18, which is 9, which is the violet, what is this bitch? The Violet Duchess, all right? Stifled, bored, and stuck. I'll tell you why I think this is a warning. Because as I just said, even though some of us have done everything on purpose with intention to bring us to this very point, this very like sort of jump off, we still had a certain way that we expected it or wanted it to go down, or a way that we wanted it to look, or a place that we thought it was going to come from, or whatever, right? So this may be the collision of beliefs, the way you believe it should have happened, the style in which you constructed it, and the attitude in which you have toward the energies that are presenting themselves can keep you stifled, bored, and stuck if you're not careful. If you hold on too tight and you try to control it too much, or at this point I'm even feeling at all, if you try to control it at all, this is a very real warning that you're gonna fuck it up. Whatever has been manifested here was done excellent. Excellent. Perfect. But you do have a chance of fucking it up if you stand in its way, basically. If you stand in its way. What comes around, the 3 fates. Let it come around. Let it come around. If you're thinking negatively about it, if you're thinking, I just can't let it go, this can't be real, this can't be, well, I mean, then that's what's going to come around. Okay, you're going to block it. You're going to block yourself. You've worked all of this way. You've worked so hard to get to this point. You do not want to be the one to fuck it up for yourself. Okay, so what comes around? And that is also an 8. You've got 8, 9, 8. Yeah, people have worked. Those of you that have worked, I mean, you've really, really worked. You've worked really hard to get this thing, to have this thing, and it is coming around. Okay, wow. And then the voodoo, back off. Like I'm saying, don't get in your own way. Just back off. Let it happen. Let it happen. It doesn't need any more help. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. Now you just continue to be you. Continue to be in that energy. Continue to stay strong. Continue to stay pure. Continue to stay pure of heart. Do you know what I mean? We're not pure. Like, come on. But you know what I mean. And that's a 22. Which is 4, which is solid. I mean, suddenly I can hardly open my eyes. Like I'm so drained, and I'm suddenly feeling like I've worked and wanted and wished and prayed and affirmed and meditated and cleansed and faced and purged so much for so long, creating this very opportunity. And I am so very tired, but it's a good tired. It's like I worked all of this way to get exactly this, which is going to be so solid if I can just back off. If I can just back off and let it happen the way that it's supposed to happen. And wow, I mean, I'm just feeling like, fuck, I can't keep my eyes open. Change is coming. Change, it's coming. Times, they are changing. Healing. That's what I'm saying. Like we've spent so long and so much time healing and facing that dark side and purging and being honest with ourselves and looking ourselves in the mirror, no matter how hard that was to do, no matter what the beginning of 2019 brought us and what we had to put away and what we had to go through and what we had to face. And it was like, fuck, really? Like, seriously? Yes, seriously. And it was worth it. And we're tired, and we should be, because we've worked hard. We've worked hard. Fragmented, and I want to get one more piece. And I love, okay, because the way that just landed, see how this is fragmented, but this hand comes to like put the missing piece of the healing? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Precision. What am I telling you about divine timing, divine intervention, the formula, precision? It's not an accident. It's not by chance. We've worked very fucking hard to get here, and we've stayed in a state that has allowed us to receive these things. It was, even though it may not seem like it was a precise calculation, it was. It was. It took a lot of fucking hard, dedicated work to get here. Like I said, this manifestation, whatever this is that's coming, it was done so perfect. Like you could not have done a better job at manifesting whatever this is that's coming toward you. I mean, it's just absolutely on point, and textbook is coming to mind. Textbook is coming to mind. Also, there may be something in the numbers, and I don't mean like synchronistic numbers and messages like that. I mean like actual numerology, and I'm actually hearing gematria for some of you. May want to look into that, and then sacred geometry. So there may be something to that for some of you. I'm not sure what that may mean for any number of you or even one of you, but there is something with the numbers here. And even like, oh, okay, and they're even saying, like, I'm hearing go back and redo the numbers, like do the numbers again. Someone's got some, they're showing me, if I had to guess what I'm looking at, I would say that's like some type of, I want to say bookie, but that's not what I mean. Like, accountant maybe, or treasury, something in finance, something in collections or finance or bookkeeping, payroll. So there's something there, and I'm seeing like someone do something, they messed it up. They messed it up. And so somebody's like kind of freaking out right now about the numbers, or the numbers not being there, or the numbers not being right, or the numbers going down. There's something with the data of I'm not sure what that is, but it's I'm hearing like, go back and do the numbers again. They got it wrong. They got it wrong. It's like it's a simple mistake, but it's not, because you're gonna have to go back and find where the initial mistake was, and it was somewhere so far up that has all of these fucking numbers off, but the numbers are wrong. I don't know who this is for, but it is coming in that there's something written down, and I mean, obviously everything's by computer program now, but there's something that's been input. There's an input. There's some form of data that was not put in correctly. Okay, it wasn't put in correctly. Something's wrong. Go back and do the numbers again. I think this is dealing with a business. This is dealing with a business. Somebody's like really, really scared that this business is about to fucking fold. Like it's done. It's done. We're done. And I'm hearing someone cry. Like someone has put all of their heart and soul into this. Go back and do the numbers again, because someone got it wrong. Wow, because I'm hearing like bankruptcy, chapter 11, something is going on, and they're saying like, go back and do the numbers again. Either someone got it wrong, or, you know, it's possible that you manifested a situation where, hey, I've had it happen to me. I've had money just fucking end up in my checking account. Don't know where it came from. Don't know where it came from. And if you ask them and you look at the records, they say it was always there, but you know that it wasn't. Like, there's no way that you freak out about like seeing your account in the red, hundreds of dollars, and then it's suddenly positive hundreds of dollars. So it could be a situation like that. Whatever it is, whatever this is for, whoever this is for, they're saying go back and do the numbers again. So I love you so much. That's what I have for y'all, and I will see you next time.